done filming my desk video. It was a lot of fun cleaning and organizing. It was pretty funny though, because whenever I film any sort of time lapse with this camera in particular, since I don't have an actual tripod for it, I basically try my best to kind of just balance it on top of the tripod that I use for my Canon camera, and I just have to pray that it doesn't fall off. It's really quite tragic. So yesterday I was kind of chilling and I sketched some things. So this is what I drew yesterday. I thought it was so funny. I was inspired obviously by that little picture of the cat wearing the melon thing on its head, and then I just kind of got lazy around this area. As you can see, I didn't put a lot of effort into the melon bun that was resting beside the cat and then the table. I drew a couple other ones, but they're not that good, so yeah, but it's fine because I'm just on a journey of practicing my sketches. Not every sketch is gonna turn out the way I want it to look. It's fine, it's okay. We're on this journey of learning, progressing, practicing. It's fine.
Reason for sentimental love you. Reason.
Also, a little PSA, if you haven't noticed recently or if you haven't been on my channel lately, I got a new header and it's so cute. I've been meaning to change it for a while and I found someone to do it. I love it. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. If anyone is wondering, I'm currently hiding in my closet because it's the only spot in my house that is somewhat quiet and I won't be disturbed or interrupted in any way, because for some reason my house is always very loud and noisy. And just a little behind the scenes secret, when I was filming that ASMR video, I had to wait till everyone was out of the house because otherwise there'd be no way that I would have been able to film that without any interruptions and background noise. So now you know. Kind of gonna finish this vlog with a little Q&A session because I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Twitter and I got a few, so I'm going to answer a couple of them right now. How do you manage school and YouTube? And if you have a job on top of all of that? I love you. I love you too. So basically how I manage school and YouTube, well currently right now it's summer so I don't have any classes or anything, but back during when I did have classes, the one main point with how you would manage your time correctly is by planning everything in advance. So I had a planner and I would write down the things that I had to do for school and video ideas, when I would film, when I would edit. But right now it's really easy to make videos and edit and film because I don't have school, so I can dedicate my time 100% to YouTube. And right now I don't have a job, which is another reason why I have so much free time. Do you listen to K-pop? If yes, what are your current favorites? I'm not sure if I mentioned this before in a video, but I used to be a really hard K-pop stan, and then that kind of like dwindled down. Like I'm not really into it as much as I used to be. I mean, I still listen to any like new songs that come out, or like I listen to like a lot of old bops. Current faves would have to be Bad Boy by Red Velvet. That's been a favorite of mine for like a really long time, and just a bunch of like OSTs. I don't really think that counts as like K-pop, but I haven't been listening to a lot of K-pops. I haven't been listening to a lot of K-pop songs, mainly just a lot of like OSTs. Do you prefer summer or winter? 100% I prefer summer, but if spring was an option in this question, I would definitely pick spring over summer. But out of the two, summer or winter, I definitely prefer summer. I remember like when it was winter during my university semester, I would find every single excuse not to leave my room because I did not want to like walk to campus. I did not want to take the bus in the snow. Like every excuse that I could manage, like I would use to avoid going to class or to avoid like going to any like meetings and everything, just because I'm like terrified of cold weather. I'm also like a weakling. Do you like iced coffee? Yes, I have a serious addiction to iced coffee. What Marvel character do you look up to the most? So I feel like I mentioned a lot of Marvel in my last Q&A, but for those of you that haven't seen it because it's quite old, I talked a lot about Iron Man, aka Tony Stark, who is my favorite Marvel superhero, by the way, and I talked about how he came off as like the most relatable superhero to me. So in a way, I kind of look up to him because in Iron Man 3, a lot of the plot revolved around his anxiety issues and how he was coming to terms with everything that happened in his life lately. And that made him like really down to earth and more human like in a way, even though he is just a regular civilian. There's one thing you must know about me, and that is I love Iron Man a lot. How did you find your aesthetic style? So I'm assuming this person means like how did you find your editing aesthetic style, like my YouTube aesthetic, I guess. What I did to find my own aesthetic style was I kind of asked myself, what do you enjoy the most when you're watching other YouTube videos? In the beginning of my YouTube career, I decided that I liked videos that were very chill, very calm, and then I wanted to be like a little bit different from other YouTube channels. So I tried to find like some niches and very like unique things that I could add that would make it different from other channels in a way, because there can be channels that you can draw inspiration from, but in a way you don't want to be exactly like them. If you're exactly like them, there's really no point in other people subscribing to your channel because it's just like, why? What are your thoughts on Ariana Grande's new songs? By the way, I love you so much. I love you too. Personally, her new songs are like the type of songs that you have to listen to a couple of times before they like really grow on you. And to be completely honest with you, I used to be like really hardcore Ariana stan. Like I used to have a stan Twitter. Maybe one day I'll bring it up, but I prefer her older albums a lot more just because I feel like it really showcased like her vocal abilities and her vocal range. I feel like now she's kind of like downplaying her vocals in a way, but I still appreciate like this whole new vibe that she's going for. It's very like mature, very different. I like it. This is pretty much gonna be it for my little Q&A session. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching and for always supporting my content and channel. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.